holding on to.
Thank you, Uncle Joe.
You remember, you're just pleading the fifth.
Right.
He's pleading the idiot.
You're just playing old.
Pleading the fifth amendment. I don't remember, Your Honor. I don't remember.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
I remember this friend of mine who lived on the third floor.
What? Who was?
He lived on the third floor of his apartment. Came home early from work one day.
Ouch.
Gets up and he opens the door and he smells cigar smoke. And he goes into the bedroom and his wife's in the bed naked. He says, "Where is he? Where is he?" He gets mad and he runs around the apartment, goes into the kitchen and sees an open window there and looks out, sees a guy running. He takes a refrigerator and he throws it out the window and kills the guy. And then he gets a heart attack.
Picks up the fridge and throws it.
And they're both up in front of St. Peter's. And St. Peter says to the first guy, "How'd you get here?" He said, "I don't know. I was running for a cab and this refrigerator hit me." Second guy gets there and he says, "How'd you get here?" He says, "I had a heart attack. I picked up a refrigerator and died." Holy man. And there's a third guy there. They said, "How did you get here?" He said, "I was just sitting by a refrigerator."
Minding my own business.
Better not catch you sitting in any refrigerators, Uncle Joe.
I'm small enough to get in there.
Yeah.
Better not catch you in there.
Just sitting there minding my own business.
Yeah, he likes that.
He likes that one.
We're talking about when we were in St. Louis and all of us girls got in trouble for leaving the kids for UNA Gene. And actually it was for the husbands, the dads, to take care of it. Of course, they
routine where they take 2 fingers and they poke you in the eye like this, right? But then Curly would put his hand up like this, so so we were playing and I went like this to Don and I poked him in the eye. And then Don cried and he went to Uncle Joe. And Uncle Joe came over and found me and dragged Don over and looked me in the eye and said, Jim, did you poke him in the eye?
That's the story.
And you couldn't have
I
told?
looked up and said, no. Believe me. Believe me.
I thought you were going to say it.
No. No, I didn't do that.
Forgiveness.
It's not too late to punish him for that.
Go to your room, Jim.
Yeah, he believed me.
He believed you over his own son, Donald?
Donnie.
Donnie. That was Donald when he was bad.
Yeah.
Donald when he was bad.
Oh, I remember when Donnie was bad one time,
With the soap.
and in hers.
You're not in with him.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember when Donnie was bad one time, and he had to go. He said something.
He said, oh God.
He said, "Oh God," or something really terrible. Anyway, Uncle Joe took him in to the bathroom and washed his mouth out with soap. All of us kids were like, "Oh." We felt so sorry for Don. You were a bad father.
No, but Linda, then Donnie came out of the bathroom. We were all like, are you okay?
And we
Donnie said,
saw bubbles that coming out of his mouth.
He said to Donnie, are you okay? And Donnie said, yeah, the soap in Texas is much better than the soap in Chicago.
Your soap tastes better than my soap. So I use the same theory that I learned from Uncle Joe at my house with Bo and Chase, right? So took him in the bathroom, made him put the soap in their mouth. Of course, they were smart; they didn't lick it or anything. So I said, "Bite it." So I could see teeth marks. They had teeth marks, and then they looked at me like, "That's nothing." So I got Palmolive. Stick your tongue out. Now that makes bubbles.
Take that.
What's up there, Uncle Joe?
Yeah, what's up
I think it's watching Gunsmoke.
there? Yeah, you want-
Oh, it's Judge Judy on?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell one. Okay, Dad, this one's for you. So, I don't think even Paul's heard this one, but do you remember when I bought my first house down here in Houston, not far from here? And you know,
This is a great story.
it's,
There's kids here that are
and so
funny.
I was trying to be a handyman, right? And so the drain was plugged up, and so I got this snake.
Oh, this one's very funny.
And I ran the snake down the, I don't know, was it the bathtub or something, and so I kept running the snake, and it wasn't hitting anything, it wasn't getting unclogged or whatever, and I had like, I don't know, 75 feet of the snake, and I said,